Okay, so what I did was in each one of the cups, I put some of the ink, okay? Not a lot, but you do want to start out with all the colors, okay? Ooh, that pink stinks. Now, fair warning, these are a little transparent, okay? So, we will be going over some of these a few times. Now, because I omitted the yellow, we should be okay. All right, so you have different sizes of brushes, okay? You have different sizes. I personally will not use this very, very tiny one. I say that now, this very tiny one, but I might change my mind and use it for some reason. So for right now, I'm just going to set it aside, okay? These are the three that I'm going to mainly be using, all right? I'm going to start off with this guy, and I'm going to go in on the top first, okay? You just take it and you lay it on there. You let the turner do the work for you, okay? If you have to pick it up and put it back down, make sure you do it smoothly. Okay? Can you guys see that? And then as you're going back over it, see that little excess right there? I'm just moving it around. Okay? All right. So we have our first color on. Okay? I'm going to dip off over here. Okay? In my alcohol. And then I'm going to do the same size. Okay? But a different color on the bottom. And when I do the bottom, I do the butt. So whatever color you want your butt to be, you can decide that now. Okay? Make sure that when you are changing out your color, that you dry this out really good. You don't want any extra alcohol left in there because it'll dilute your color. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to do the orange. Okay. I'm going to start up here. It's okay that it runs like that. Okay. Because my turner is level and it's going to stay just like that. I'm letting my turner do all that work. I am just keeping my hand as still as possible. You don't want to push down really, really hard because what's going to happen is then you're going to spludge your paint out. Okay? And then it's going to be real light, like right here in the center. It'll be really, really light and super dark on the edges. And you don't want that. Okay, and then from here, you're going to do your butt. You're going to actually go ahead and just paint your butt. There's some people that they hold it and they let their paint go around in the center. I have no patience for that. Okay, so you're just going to paint the butt. Okay. Whatever color you choose to have it. Am I making sense so far? Is there any questions so far? Okay. Makes sense. Everybody all right so far? Okay. I'm going to let that sit out for just a minute. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with the smaller, not the smallest, just the next size down. Okay, here's where I start to get a little nervous, is when I come up close to colors. Okay, so I actually use the tumbler to rest my pinky on, and I will let this be very light. Okay, I know I'm going to have to go back over it. Okay. And there we go. The whole time, though, you got to be mindful of that color down there at the bottom. Oh, that looks so fun. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Actually, right there. Just kidding. Hang on. Let me, that was purple, right? Right. There. I see what happened. Okay. So I must have wobbled a little bit. And I was like, why does this look uneven? Because I made it uneven. So now I am evening it out. Okay. Just take your time. There we go. I swear it probably looks crazy right now, but you guys, it's all going to come together. There. Hey, Kathy. It's okay. We're only 3 lines in. I love that orange. That orange is like speaking to me. So kind of like when we dip, okay, I don't really put the orange and the pink next to each other because they're hard to see. So now I'm going to go in with the bigger one, okay, with the pink, and I'm going to go right here. Look at that pink. Look at that. And I promise, the further down in the cup that you go, the easier this is going to become for you. Okay? It just looks so pretty over that glitter. That part is new to me, the glitter, because when we did the original one, we didn't have everything. Because I put my finger on the tumbler. My pinky is on the tumbler. I mean, however is most comfortable for you, but I normally start out with my pinky on the tumbler, and as I'm getting comfortable with it, I will just take my pinky off. Does that make sense? Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do the green here next to this orange. I'm going to give this up here a chance to dry. Yeah, if it's more comfortable for somebody to prop their hand up on something else, by all means. I typically don't have an issue resting my finger on there. Sometimes it does get stuck. It doesn't want to glide very easy. And that's when you'll see me kind of just lift my hand up. But then pretty much as soon as I have that good line, I no longer put my finger back as I'm doing it right now. I typically don't put my finger back on the cup. Okay? So once I got that good base down and I can see where I'm going. So do notice I am going over each line a couple of times. Okay? It's bringing out that color. Y'all, I'm sorry. I don't know why every time I get on live, I all of a sudden have the most runniest, nasty nose. I'm sorry. Then I just watch it for a moment, make sure that there's no crazy looking spots. There is, just smooth it out with your brush. Okay? There you go. And if you wanted to, while you had it out and you're like, ooh, I really like the green, I'm gonna throw more spots of green in there. Okay, well, we'll come right up here. Yeah, we'll come right up here next to the pink. And lay a green one down. This really is all about your comfort level and how steady you can keep your hand as the cup is turning, okay? If you don't want a very bright green and you want that little hint of yellow in there, don't go over it so many times, okay? Now, I will tell you, if you completely boo-boo, something absolutely awful happens, okay? Say you turn your head and your paintbrush slips or something, okay? You can wipe these off with alcohol, okay? I just recommend being very quick with it if you're going to do that, because these will stain. The neons, more than any of the other inks, will stain. Okay. And then from here, honest to goodness, once you have a good bottom and a good top and you're happy with the way that the colors are laying and you're like, ooh, I'm going to put pink next to this green and orange up here, or you want to be able to do all the same things. You want to be able to do the same color down here as you're doing up here, then get to a spot and you can do that. If you wanted to start with orange down here and orange up there, and you just wanted to come all the way to the center, you absolutely could do that, okay? We are gonna do, we'll do the pink. Oh no, I wanted to do the big one. Just kidding, guys. And then sometimes I will absolutely forget to change the brush and be like, okay, so for Poos and Grins, I'm going to show you what this little one looks like when you put it on here. Okay. All right. We'll go ahead and do that in the pink. Down here, I am giving it just a little bit of time to dry. Okay. So this is going to take a little longer, probably a lot of my patience. See, very, very, very small. Not saying that it is not doable. And it spread out to be a little bit bigger. Just have patience if you choose to use the little ones. Have patience. There we go. Everybody doing all right? Anybody have any questions that I'm not going over? I mean, I actually don't hate that. I really don't hate that. What do we think about that itty bitty line? You think that looks okay? I might do another one up here. What do we think about it? Do we like it? Ooh, my hand was, I was going crazy on this one. Oh man, dang it. There we go. That's okay. I'm gonna fix that. I got a little carried away here. You like it? Oh, good. I'm glad. Are you doing yours right now too? There we go. Oh, that works. If you're quick, you can wipe it off with your finger. There we go. Yeah, I love it. Love it. Definitely not mad at the itty bitty lines. Okay, so I'm missing a purple down here. I think we're just gonna do this size for the purple. Down here, and if you're gonna keep a finger on the cup, you need to keep that finger light also, with a light touch. Okay. Because you don't want it to trip you up. It really does not matter how you do your angled brush. If you got it angled down or up, okay, doesn't matter. See this spot right here? That's the crazy that I'm telling you. You make sure you just watch out for that and just smooth it out with your brush. Okay. Once you get one good smooth, then it'll all just come together. Kind of, sort of. Sometimes it wants to be a pain. Rinse it off. Okay, so from here, now because I have purple and purple here, I'm gonna see what I feel about the purple and orange next to each other. Not too Halloween-y because it's nice and neon. There we go. I basically don't breathe. You know, when you breathe, it gives you your arms move when you breathe, right? I like it. the heck happened up there? I think I know what I did. Okay. Oops. I did. Okay. There we go. Now, what happened, I guess, is when I was doing this one, my brush slid up into that purple. Okay? See how it kind of it a little bit? Okay? So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to let that up here dry a little longer. I'm going to go back in with the bigger purple, okay, the bigger brush for purple, and I'm going to really make sure that that's a better defined line, okay? So that's okay if that happens. Just give it time to dry so that when you go back in, you actually have time to manipulate it. Does that make sense? Everybody liking how theirs is turning out? Is everybody liking how theirs is turning out? Okay. Smooth that out. All right. Let's see if I am able to fix it now. Yeah. No. I'm going to go back up here to this purple that got boo-booed. Just going to try to smooth some of it out. Here we go. Oh. I know. I'm hoping I can finally get back in and have my nails done Friday. We're thinking pink. I think pink. What do you guys think? I think pink. I say pink, right? Right. So I will go ahead and tell you that paintbrush quality matters. Okay, like it absolutely matters. I had some, and I used it for the original. I had some paintbrushes picked out that we were going to use, and they were going to be from the dollar store, right? You know, I mean, some of the dollar stores, they've been stepping up their game. So, we decided to give some of their brushes a shot. The ones that I decided to give a shot were not great. It left my lines looking pretty jagged. So, paintbrush quality matters. Absolutely does matter. Now, I think these ones from the dollar store probably would have been great, but these are not what I used. It's okay. All right, so now we're going to do purple. What would be really cool is if somebody had a tool that like you could dip 4 brushes in at once and set it up and it would do your lines on your tumbler. Wouldn't that be freaking neat? I think that would be freaking neat. Okay. And then also, excuse me, if you have an area like right around it here or something that you're like, oh man, I kind of boo-booed, and like I don't really want to go back and fix it. Remember, we are putting glitter over this, okay? Now, when it comes time to do the glitter part, if you, let's see, 1, 2, 3. There's only 3 oranges. I need to do more orange. If you only want to use 1 color, that's fine. If you only want to use 2 colors, that's fine too. Okay? Currently not breathing. Okay, there we go. Phew. That was a lot. I think I really love how the glitter looks coming through the alcohol inks. What do you guys think? Or are you guys busy not breathing like I am? I know some people are like, oh my gosh, why is everybody so quiet on a crafting live? I'm like, listen, number one, I know I can talk as much as I want to because I'm not the one, I don't have to stop and type. I can just talk, right? I literally can just talk to my heart's content. Y'all have to stop what you're doing and wipe your hands off of whatever gunk you got on them and then attempt to type and then hope you don't miss something that I'm saying or whoever else is saying. So I get it. Ooh, 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 that was almost bad. No, mine isn't 100% smooth. I have some rough spots. It does have to be epoxied though. But if you have some rough spots, it's okay. So then I'm just going back and some of the areas of some of the orange down here that I seen as this has been turning that I can touch up. Hey to Sandra. Okay. I think I'm done messing with that. I don't know. You guys think I should do a pink right there in the center? What do you guys think? Pink or green? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I only have like 4 pinks. I think I should do a pink, huh? I think I should make it be pink because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 purple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that needs to be a big old pink right there in the center. Oops. Sorry. Big old pink right there in the center. Coming up. Not that it has to be even colors, by no means, or even amounts of color, by no means. But, you know, it's fantastic when it works out that way. Absolutely fantastic. I'm not even mad about the pink and orange next to each other. Doesn't look horrible. Like I said, even when I'm dipping, I try to stay away from that. The neons like that together. Don't worry, this orange up here and purple mess up there, I'll be going back to fix that. I try to stay away, but it just looks so dang good. And that is it, folks. If you have any issues like I've got going right here with this orange and purple, they decided they didn't feel like playing very nice together right there. I'm not going to mess with it tonight. Okay? This is going to spin all night long. Okay? It is going to spin all night. And this thing is still going to be a smidge wet come tomorrow. I will be able to go in and fix that one area where the orange and purple are just aren't wanting to be friends for some reason. Okay. And then, like, at this time, if you have any areas, right, is freaking gorgeous. If there are any areas that you need to go back over, maybe you want to make a little darker, you can do that right now, as you've seen me doing a couple of times. Okay. If you are unsure of the size brush that you used, definitely grab the smaller one. Okay. Grab a smaller one. You can always go back and thicken it up. Okay. Your alcohol should look like that at the end of the night. Nice gross brown color there. Okay. All right, folks. And that's it for tonight. Okay. I am going to let my cup be the judge of when we're ready to go on to the next step. Okay. Because, and the reason why I say that is some of this may be dry already, but not dry enough for epoxy. Okay. We really, 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 really want to give that ink plenty of time to dry. Okay. Number one, because you're not doing it over a spray paint base. Okay. Where it's automatically going to dry. There's the benefit to that. Okay. You're not doing it over raw, dry glitter. That you can do that also, but no, it's going to spread. Okay. You're doing it over slick epoxy. It wouldn't matter even if you sanded it, if you gave it a light sand, it's still going to take a full day to dry. Okay. So we're going to give it its time that it needs and wants to dry completely. Okay. And then when we come back, I'll post an update tomorrow on my cup. Okay. But when we come back, you're going to need your 3 glitters, your 4 glitters, the 3 neons and the black. Okay. And see, this is why you can use Fast Set over your white glitter. There is no more white glitter. Okay. You've just turned it colors. Okay. See if I can figure out what in the world is going on right here. Seriously, was that it? Was that the malfunction? You turds. You'll know when it's time to start stop messing with the ink, because you'll actually start to see your brush strokes in it, and you don't ever want to see that. Okay. That means you're pulling on almost dry ink. Either get off of it or put more ink on your brush. Okay. There. Done. Done. Done walking away. I'm done messing with it. We're done. Dun, 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 dun. All right, folks. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for allowing Cadence to come on and glitter her cup. Does anybody, I probably look like a hot mess right now, but hang